And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this AEW Grand Slam Australia portion of the Scripps Wrestling Federation or the Hardcore Sports Network, or and actually. So I am your man, your CEO of the Scripps Wrestling Federation. I am Scripps. How you doing, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I said that this was going to be a post show of AEW Grand Slam, but I'm going to leave that up to y'all. Do you want to do a post show of Grand Slam, or would you mind doing a rewatch of Grand Slam? Let me know in the comments or the chat. Let me know what you guys would like to do. Um, as we have Michael Vasquez always showing us support. Um, there's Wesley Stover. How you doing, buddy? Wesley, would you like to do a post show of Grand Slam or a rewatch? That is the question here. We also have the American rock star Patrick Palmer. He's our president. Wesley Stover, of course, is our and here's Mama Scripps. She's our chief caterer. Uh, Wesley Stover is our librarian. We will be in the library shortly uh, for Dynamite. So, again, Wesley Stover and Mama Scripps, I need your vote. Do you want to do a post show of Grand Slam Australia, or would you mind doing a rewatch? I can do either or. Just let me know what you guys would like to do. But while they're deciding, be a part of our family by pressing the like and subscribe buttons. By the way, our family consists of the Scripps Wrestling Federation or the Hardcore Sports Network. Share the stream and chill with the team. Ring the bell for all notifications so that you never miss anything that happens here at the Scripps Wrestling Federation or the Hardcore Sports Network. And follow me on X and Twitch at Scripps WF. Our next watch party will be a Flip the Script tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5:50 Central Time. 5:50 Central Time. That will be 1 hour before uh, uh, the uh, uh, the Raw show begins, which will be led by Mitch. All right. Let's see. Do both. Okay. We'll do yeah. Okay. I got you. So here we go. We're gonna do the rewatch of it. So here we go. We're gonna do the rewatch right now. Yeah, gotta do the gotta get the ads in here. Let's see. Here we are. I'm watching on Hulu if you don't know. So that's why we're having an ad here. Apparently my Max subscription went out or something. I don't know what the deal was. But anyway, we're waiting on the ads to get through. While we're waiting on the ads to get through, let me let you know what we're going to be watching. We are in the studios. That is the picture you see behind me, the room you see behind me there. In the studios, that is, if I can get that thing out of my way. Everybody knows that I am Scripps. All right. That championship title is our new Scripps Wrestling Federation World Championship. That is on the desk here. Also, let's see here. Can I say something first? Yes, you can, Mama Scripps. Mama Scripps has an announcement. Let's hear what she's got to say. All right, she's typing away. So while she's doing that, I'll go ahead and tell you what happened. What's gonna happen? We'll have a singles match for the AEW Continental Championship, Jon Moxley versus Konosuke Takeshita. We'll have AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship. The Babes of Wrath defend against Megabad. Number one contenders match for the AEW World Championship. Hangman Adam Page versus Andrade El Idolo with Don Callis in his corner. We will also have a mixed tag team match, hair versus hair. Original. Orange Cassidy and Timeless Tony Storm versus the Death Riders, Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir. We will also see a ladder match for the TNT Championship, Kyle Fletcher defending against Mark Briscoe. And to top it all off, we'll have an AEW World Championship match, MJF versus Brody King. All right, Mama Scripps has finished typing. Let's see what she's got. Well, actually, nope. Just shared on X. Scripps awesome. Thank you so much to our librarian, Wesley Stover. Hello, Will Raleigh. How you doing? Nice to see you. He is our Vice President of International Operations. All right. And here's the start of Collision, but we're gonna pause it so that wait a minute, this is Maximum Carnage. Hang on a sec. We might have to just do a hang on. We might have to just do the post show because come on. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to just do the post show because of the fact. Oh, hey, Big Wrestlers, how you doing? Nice to see you. The deal is not working. All right. Whatever. Anyway, I'm not restarting my membership for Netflix. Okay. All right. Let's see. Jesse McKay, Cassie Lee are now part of All Elite Wrestling. Yes, they are. I'm fixing to tell you about all that. You doing a review of Grand Slam Scripts? Yes, I am, because I didn't get to actually do a watch party because of bad weather in the area. Hello, Mick Wrestlers, says Patrick Palmer. And we also have Tyler Hilton. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I am on Hardcore Sports Wrestling Sports Network. Uh, this is a new partnership for me. Tyler Helton is a longtime supporter of uh, the Script Wrestling Federation. I don't know if he's subscribed now or not, but let me know if you are subscribed to the Script Wrestling Federation, Tyler. He was uh, our uh, let's see, no, director of uh, SWF first, and that was a campaign we had for um, uh, people with disabilities. I got breaking news. Oh, really? Everybody's got breaking news today. You see the news, Scripts, Iconics, yes. What an awful way to announce you're all elite on a house show. Should have done it at Grand Slam. I love them too. Should be good for the AEW women's division. Scripture awesome. Thank you, Leslie Stover. Let's see. It's my new account. Oh, really? Okay. Here we go. Mama Scripts says I am Mama Scripts, which means that I am WJ. I'm just uh, here to tell them Scripts. Okay. Let me see what that means. But anyway, also signed was Lena Cross yesterday. Um, Two 6 foot tallest woman in AEW, taller than Camille and Megan Bain. Exactly. Will Dion, how you doing? Or Reed Dion, sorry. Uh, Anthony Edwards, All-Star Game MVP. Really? All right. This is a wrestling podcast, so I wouldn't know anything about that. He's focused on expanding his women's division, but won't bother to fix the creative. Exactly right. Um, okay. All right. So, anyway, uh, okay, Tyler. Let's see. MJF, he's challenging Zilla Fatu Friday in Hog Wrestling. That's my breaking news. Oh, really? Zilla Fatu, huh? Is Zilla Fatu coming to about your likes? Yeah? You want me to announce it or what? Um, I think she's having trouble typing it, so she probably wants me to announce it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got some very good news coming from the last stream that I did for the Hardcore Sports Network and Script Wrestling Federation. All together, we have 6 likes right now, but all together, uh, talking about both channels, altogether we got 10 likes from the No Surrender watch along the watch party that we did, and for the views, ladies and gentlemen, get this: 2 channels both together, Hardcore Sports Network and Scripps Wrestling Federation. Altogether, we had 72 views. 72 views. So, 72 views, 10 likes. That was awesome. Thank you so much for everybody who stopped by for the No Surrender watch party for the Hardcore Sports Network or for Scripps Wrestling Federation. Zilla Fatu and MJF, they have a match in Hog Wrestling, not in AEW. Exactly. But I understand that. But I'm just wondering, the last time MJF had a match in in an indie promotion, the man he was wrestling or the men he was wrestling got an AEW contract. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe Zilla Fatu goes to AEW. Uh, so who knows? But anyway, so Tyler, you're gonna have to let me know if you did subscribe to my new channel, which by the way I do have a new channel of Scripps Wrestling Federation. Make sure you are subscribed there. Um, I had to do away with the other one, unfortunately. So make sure you're subscribed on that channel. No way Zilla Fatu gets signed to AEW. I think WWE swoops in and gets him before they do. I don't know if he is wrestling MJF on Friday. That doesn't give him much time. And I'm sure they knew about this MJF match beforehand, so they might have already signed him, and they just, But anyway, here's the deal. We are going to do a post show because for some reason, I can't get the live uh, uh, pay-per-view up there. So let me go ahead and just do the post show. First, we're going to talk about the singles match for the AEW Continental Championship. Jon Moxley defended against Konosuke Takeshita. Well, Jon Moxley, huh? What up? I was just wanting to make sure that you were a subscriber to the Scripps Wrestling Federation. Make sure go to my channel and make sure that you are subscribed. I would really like for you to be a part of the Federation family. All right. Yes, he is subscribed, so he is indeed the director of SWF First. I believe that was the first is an acronym that stands for family, including respect, sensitivity, and tolerance. It is a campaign directed for all inclusiveness for people that are disabled, anything like that. So, just let everybody know that we here at the Scripps Wrestling Federation do not care how you look, how you sound, whatever. Uh, you are um, you are here at the Scripps Wrestling Federation, and that means you are family. What up, Patrick? Says Tyler Helton. All right. Now, Again, I don't know much about this matchup because this was the very first match and there was so much going on. And by the way, this happened to be a, a special, basically a special AEW Collision. On the TV guide, it was actually known as AEW Collision, and the subtitle was AEW Grand Slam, Sydney. It was from Sydney, Australia, and John Moxley, of course, won this um, the Continental Championship. I did notice that Don Callis did not come out in support of Konosuke Takeshita. So I'm kind of wondering about that. I mean, he is supposed to be a part of the Don Callis uh, family, but he wasn't out there. And I think Snow Cone over here, Kateshta or whatever his name uh, is uh, is on his way out of the DCF. So that is my opinion anyway. Let's see. Oh yeah. That's right. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. That was a good match, says Mama Scripps. All right. And thank you, Tyler Helton. That was a draw. Um, it was a 20-minute draw, and but I still wonder why Don Callis was not out there. But anyway, be that as it may, John Moxley retains the championship because of the draw. But I guarantee you, Take a Shitta is not gonna let that slide. He's gonna ask for a rematch probably. Anyway, AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship on the line. The Babes of Wrath, Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale, defend their titles against Mega Bad. That is Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. Penelope Ford can't catch a break. Um, she has been injured for most of 2025 and into 2026. Um, Don, he was just hanging out with Kyle Fletcher against Mike. Yeah, he was. Actually, that was Mark. Actually, but anyway, uh, maybe they should build up that rematch so that it'll be even better. Yeah, maybe they should. That's the problem. They don't build up anything. Um, so this tag team match here, like I said, Penelope Ford can't catch a break. She's been injured for most of her AEW career, and now she's with a tag team in with Megan Bayne, and they end up on the losing side of Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale. Now, this was a great match. However, I do have something to say about it. Lena Cross was introduced and debuted at Grand Slam in this match. And we found out that she teamed up with Megaban. But that's not that's not the issue here. The issue that I have is why they debuted Lena Cross on um on the Grand Slam when they should have debuted her the next night at House Rules. I saw that clip on YouTube. I went, "Who's this lady?" Exactly. I was sitting there going, "What?" But anyway, they debuted her on a live show when they should have debuted her on the house show because they already had the Iconics slash the Inspiration to debut, and they were in Australia because they debuted on the house show when they should have debuted on the Grand Slam. That would have been even better. But no, Tony Khan wants to be stupid. I mean, how many of you know who Lena Cross is? I'll answer for you. No one. Not even I knew. Um, Lena, she was in GCW with Megan. Apparently, Tyler knows, but uh, she's never been on my TV, I'll tell you that. So, what I'm asking is why this Megan Bayne Lena Cross pairing had to be uh, paired up at Grand Slam and not at the house show. But be that as it may, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news: the Iconics slash the Inspiration. The Inspiration is what they're going to call them in AEW. Jessie McKay, Cassie Lee, otherwise known in WWE as Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, they are all elite. I don't know who this Lena Cross is or what promotion she even came from. Tyler Helton just helped us out. She came from GCW. She was the tag team partner of Megan Bayne at that point. Um, I think Tony Khan always keeps safe. That's my opinion. Exactly. Exactly. And you, as far as I'm concerned, you have the right opinion. Because uh, I mean, why? I just don't get it. Why can't he do the logical thing? It makes no sense to me. Anyway, be that as it may, um, the Babes of Wrath retain their titles. So, uh, and well, thank you, Tyler Helton, for letting us know who she is. Exactly. Tyler Helton is a great help to us here at the Scripps Wrestling Federation and the Hardcore Sports Network. Um, Mitch is a very good guy. Um, he asked me to join the Hardcore Sports Network about a week ago, and I joined. So, number one contenders match for AEW World Championship: Hangman Adam Page versus Andrade El Idolo. This time with Don Callis, but this time with Motormouth Don Callis because he went on to commentate for this matchup. And anyway, Don Callis, I believe, did try to help Andrade in this matchup, but Hangman Adam Page uh, used Don Callis's interference to help himself out, and he ended up winning the match, becoming the #1 contender for the AEW World Championship. Whoever won the MJF Brody King match later on would have to face Hangman Adam Page at AEW Revolution, which, by the way, AEW Revolution, March 15th, we will have a watch party for that event. Either here just on the Scripps Wrestling Federation network, or we can have it on both. It depends on what Mitch says about who's covering it. All right, Bruce Harper, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. He is our president of the room you see behind me, the SWF Studios. Nice to see you, bud. She's from Perth, Australia, and she has been in independent circuit from 2017 to present until now. Thank you, Tyler. Nice to have somebody that knows his stuff. Scripps, I hope you're feeling better. I am. I'm feeling much better. Thank you very much for asking. Let's see. Scripps, I'm going to step out. You go right ahead, Mama Scripps. I know that you're kind of busy. So, hello, Bruce Harper, says American Rockstar. All right. We got a pretty good bunch in here. Thank you so much for staying with me, everybody, as we roll on here. This was a funny one. The mixed tornado tag hair versus hair match. The Timeless Oranges, or so I call them. Orange Cassidy and Timeless Tony Storm versus the Death Riders Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir. The loser of the fall gets their head shaved. Bald. I knew exactly who was going to lose the fall here. And of course, Bruce Harper says hello to everybody. Awesome. All right. I knew who was going to lose the fall simply because I don't like Wheeler Yuta's hair, never have. I always called him Cousin It because that's exactly who he looked like. Now he can call himself Uncle Fester because that's who he looks like now. But anyway, I don't have to tell you who lost the fall. Wheeler Yuta lost the fall, and it was funny who told him to get back in there and get his head shaved. It was actually his leader, Jon Moxley, told him to get his head shaved, and I thought that was funny coming from him. I love this match, but it's so funny. Yeah. I thought it was funny coming from him, but think about it. Jon Moxley is bald. He doesn't see a problem with it. So, and by the way, so am I. And I don't see a problem with it either. So, anyway, so everyone in the match got to shave Wheeler Yuta's head. We don't know exactly what the end result's going to be because he didn't leave with his head completely shaved. But at least Wheeler Yuta's hair doesn't look like a broom. Or a mop, Patrick. That indeed was a mop top there. He kind of looked like one of the Beatles. But anyway. So, excuse me. We also have a ladder match for the AEW TNT Championship. Kyle Fletcher taking on Mark Briscoe. I hate this. I really hate this. Yes, I understood why Kyle Fletcher had to win this matchup. But the way they are treating Mark Briscoe is sacrilegious in my view. Ever since he lost his brother, Mark Briscoe has not won one match in my estimation. Somebody can correct me if I am wrong, but I don't believe Mark Briscoe has ever won. Well, besides winning the TNT Championship at one point and then losing it almost immediately to Kyle Fletcher. But I mean, the ladder match. This was even in Mark Briscoe's wheelhouse here, having a ladder match for the AEW TNT Championship, and he still couldn't win. I mean, are they ever going to give him a break? Instead of them doing this match, they should have did a feud between Fletcher and Ciampa for the TNT Championship. Yeah, they should have. But be that as it may, of course, this was a bloodbath here for Mark Briscoe and Kyle Fletcher. Both of them ended up bloody, but Mark Briscoe lost again. Poor man can't catch a break. If I was Mark Briscoe, I'd be saying, when is AEW or when is WWE gonna call my number? My goodness. Anyway, and if WWE doesn't call his number, he should just retire because it's But then we go to the main event, ladies and gentlemen, AEW World Championship on the line, MJF versus Brody King. This I knew was going to be MJF all the way because of the fact that the last time they faced, Brody King squashed MJF. And the referee even caught him trying to use the ring that he always uses. I'll be honest with you. This whole show was my favorite match is Mark Briscoe and Kyle Fletcher. My opinion is that Kyle Fletcher versus Ciampa versus Mark Briscoe at the AEW pay-per-view. That would be good. That would be a very good matchup. Let's see. Actually, that idea can work for this upcoming pay-per-view in March. Exactly. AEW Revolution. That would be awesome. That will be our comment of the night here. I love that. I'll be honest with you. This whole show, my favorite match is Mark Briscoe versus Kyle Fletcher. My opinion is that Kyle Fletcher versus Ciampa versus Mark at the pay-per-view. Yes, indeed. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen. That I would pay money to see. And you're going to have to pay money to see it if you want to see it. If you have the max subscription, it is $40. If you don't, well, it's $10 extra. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my thoughts on the AEW World Championship. MJF should have won this match. Brody King, I think, should stay in tag team competition. But I'm not sure who he should tag up with. This thing with him and Bandito is not gonna fly very well because Bandito is the ROH World Champion. And my personal opinion, ROH talent should stay in ROH. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but there's my opinion anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, what was your opinion? Who did you think should win out of any of these matches? Let me know in the comments down below after this video is done. Well, there's an easy answer for that problem, but they don't like it. Exactly. I know. I know. I know. They don't. Uh, so I mean, split the roster. I mean, hell, you got what 250 people signed to your roster. That would be 125 for each. Come on, hello. I mean, sounds perfect to me. But anyway, I'm sorry I wasn't able to do a watch party for you guys yesterday. There was a electrical storm out here, and I didn't want my electricity to go out midstream, so that's why I canceled it. However, our next, it says next watch party, but our next uh, live stream actually will be Flip the Script, and that will be tomorrow at 5:50 Central Time. We will have a preview of Monday Night Raw. Also, we will have a post uh, well a post show type thing for SmackDown as well. Let you know what went on there. Also, this week's wrestling news. I will let you know my opinion on all the news and rumors coming up in wrestling this week. So, ladies and gentlemen, that being said, I am your man Scripps. I hope everybody enjoyed their time here at the Scripps Wrestling Federation and the Hardcore Sports Network. And if you indeed enjoyed it, please be a part of our family by pressing the like and subscribe buttons on either the Scripps Wrestling Federation or the Hardcore Sports Network. And share the stream and chill with the team. Ring the bell for all notifications so that you never miss anything that happens here at the Scripps Wrestling Federation or the Hardcore Sports Network. And follow me on X and Twitch, both at Scripps WF. I'm your man Scripps, saying enjoy your wrestling and always put the Federation first. And our Hardcore Sports Network family. And until tomorrow, I am Manscript saying I'll see you next time. Bye bye, everybody. Let's see. I don't watch ROH, but I think Tony Khan needs to focus on ROH. I got ideas for this. I think Ciampa should go on ROH. Then he should win that championship. But I know he's lots of history in ROH. Sure does. Thank you, Tyler Helton, for your input. Like I said, enjoy wrestling and always put the Federation and the Hardcore Sports Network first. I'll see you next time. Bye bye, everybody.